I mean, it's up to Garrett. We can keep going if you want. I know these guys got to take off out of here.
They got to bounce, but I mean, if you want to do some after show stuff, or you want
all right, we'll do an after show.
Take a few calls. Thanks, guys.
Cool. All right, thank you guys. See you later.
Have fun at the Rack On Tours.
Rack Black.
Rack On Tours.
Rack White.
I hope they play that one song.
What are the Rack On Tours?
Rack On Tours. They have that one song, Little Lion Man, right?
Fuck her gently, whatever.
You just don't have to.
Memory remains.
Fuck her hard. What is it?
Yeah, you don't always have to fuck her hard.
That's Rack On Tours.
That's the Rack On Tours. It's one of them.
That song would make
One
a
of
good
their side
TikTok.
projects. Are they gone? Okay, I saw the Quentin Tarantino movie. It fucking sucked. What the fuck were they talking about?
Wait a minute. You knew?
I saw. What else were they talking about?
Sean talked about. I
don't even remember. It was, what the fuck did they just even talk about for an hour? Somebody remind me.
All the stuff they were talking about, kind of put me in this.
Johnny's in the audience.
haze.
He's shaking his head. I don't know. I just felt like I went through a time warp for an hour.
No, Sean was playing. He couldn't get fucking Puzzles and Dragons to work.
Oh yeah. That shit was fucking easy.
Zombies
it says
and
it in big
plant
bold
eaters.
letters, like PlayStation Plus required.
It's in the corner. I mean, that's probably just him not being in charge of his children when he should be watching them closer. Helicopter parenting is kind of how I would do it. If I don't have kids, but I have a cat, so it's kind of similar kind of thing.
Similar,
and I would be here to give Sean some advice and say, hey, maybe bud, try out the helicopter parenting thing.
Yeah, and stop scaring your kids by throwing that controller around.
Don't spike it. The cat gets freaked when I throw shit at the screen. I don't throw her over the back if she's getting in my way during a epic gaming sesh, but I do throw things around, and she goes tail up.
Oh yeah, Rocco fucking challenged a cop to a shootout.
That is why correct him. I think just keep quiet and say,
I would shut the fuck up. I'll be whatever you want me to be.
Goodbye, sir. Thank you, sir. Again.
You can call me Nancy.
I'd say God bless at the end of that interaction.
God bless.
God bless you, sir. I'd do that shit. I'd be like, yo, you're doing the good work out there. I appreciate you.
God's work.
Your officer, sir.
Blue lives matter. Whatever you want to do, cop, it's fine by me. You let me off the hook, free pass for you.
And on his way, and then you look in your rearview mirror until they start driving away.
That's right.
And you U-turn. Get the fuck out of Dodge. I stay far away.
I saw this meme online that Baskin Robbins.
Sounds like a good meme.
The Baskin Robbins logo is secretly an anti-cop propaganda. Because somebody was like, look at this fucking logo. It's if you look closely, it's composed of the numbers 1312, which correlates to the letters ACAB, which stands for all cops are bad.
Oh, correlation.
Yeah.
Damn.
I was like, fuck, dude.
Damn, that's crazy.
I didn't know Baskin Robbins was fucking political. That's crazy.
I've seen cops in there getting two scoops before. They don't even know they're proprietary.
They don't know that they're self-hating by eating the cream.
The proprieting business of hatred.
Yeah. So, anyways, Baskin Robbins, the most punk rock ice cream chain around.
Put on your Anarchy T-shirt, you get a 10% off discount. They have to give it to you.
Somebody in the chat, Based Moose in the chat saying 2 scoops is code. So what did Garrett actually mean by that? 2 scoops of
he knows. Based Moose knows. Between me and you, brother.
Jizz.
When is the last time you've been into a Baskin Robbins? I haven't been in like 15 years. I just don't know if that's a common thing or just me or.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
there was
more
a girl
of
I
Dairy
liked
Queen
in there
man
once.
myself.
I've been to Dairy Queen more recent than Baskin Robbins.
It's been a good decade since I've gone to Baskin Robbins. Yeah, they don't have the 31 flavors on deck every single time.
There's one near my house, and I never go in it. And I'm surprised because I drive by. It's been in business forever. And I do remember, like, in high school, there's a girl I liked worked in there. So I would go in, I find an excuse to get a sundae.
You know where I go to get my scoop on?
Where?
Rite Aid. I think.
Well, you're doing Thrifty style.
Thrifty's ice
still?
cream is so fucking good to me.
This guy is living in 1996.
Yep.
Going down to
They still got
Thrifty's
'em.
50
Rite Aid.
cents.
Yeah,
still
but
got
this
the
guy was
50.
saying he likes Jimmy's too, so I didn't want to say anything on the official. Jimmy's is garbage, man.
Here's the thing: when I go into Rite Aid for ice cream, I am always bothering the staff with like, "Oh fuck, yeah, it's the one time someone wants ice cream a day." Jim, go
Yeah.
dust the
Back.
fucking scoop off.
Garrett's back.
Rite Aid only has like 2 employees for
Right.
a 5,000 square feet fucking establishment.
Right.
It's like the pharmacist has to come out and scoop your ice
He's like,
cream.
someone wants ice cream. I'm giving a fucking blood pressure test. I
gotta
got one
announce, like,
finger
over
up Miss
the
Thompson's
intercom.
ass.
Yeah, one dude is like stocking the food, the other dude's filling prescriptions.
I'll
like,
change
somebody
my
wants
glove.
fucking ice cream? Fuck!
I got to put gloves on for counting the money. Then I got to put different gloves on to do the ice cream.
I don't
fuck
understand,
them all up
like,
going into Rite Aid.
The design of Rite Aid is we're going to have 15 cash registers, but 2 people working here. Fucking,
Yeah.
who
Because
you
they were-
fooling?
They were built when like it was big.
Yeah, stores
the
were a
dot-com
thing.
boom, dude. Rite Aid, they hit it. Yeah, I go to specialty ice cream shops for the cream, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Kevin, you did tune me into the Salt and Straw.
Yeah, that place is good.
That place was pretty gourmet. But
I, as a matter of principle, don't go to any place that has a stupid 2-word name, like,
what about a dumb acronym,
you know,
though?
Scoop and Cone or whatever. Or sometimes you go to a restaurant and the
Cold
2
Stone.
words are like something unrelated to what you're eating. It's like a burger place called like Leather and Swindle or something.
Yeah, there's a
You know?
Yeah, there's a restaurant in San Diego that's
Stone
like
and Brush.
pork, swine and dine or some shit, and they serve like bacon and
Yeah.
beer. I'm with you on that, but I will give exception to the Salt and Straw because the food was pretty good.
Isn't there a restaurant just straight up called Eat?
That's too meta.
Yeah.
I'm out. I'm way out.
If I was opening up a restaurant, it would be some sort of weird, like vague innuendo.
Like Snazzies.
yeah,
what do
like,
they serve at
I'd open up
Snazzy's?
an ice cream place called like Cream Dream or something. That's good ice cream. Cream Dream.
Cream Dream.
Our
That's
audience member here is
innuendo,
saying "nut up or shut up," which would be my roasted peanut stand.
which would probably do well in this kind of handmade economy. You go down to North Park and open a handmade,
Yeah.
gourmet, heritage-grown roasted peanut stand
Yeah, gourmet grilled cheese called Cheezers.
with a Z.
Sure, guys, I think Derek is schizophrenic.
Okay.
Okay, you know what, Derby Keens?
You know what? It's
what if
mental
I
health.
am? You got a problem with that? You gonna be fucking ableist
Is
in
it-
here? You gonna call me out for my mental? Okay,
Is it Mental Health Month?
I've got mental health issues. All right, you gotta fucking deal with it. You fucking
I think every month should be, because if you're suffering from mental health, it's not like it's going away
yeah,
the other 11 months.
exactly.
Every month should be Mental Health Month. So how dare you call him out on his schizophrenia? I didn't just confirm
What are the
that.
symptoms of schizophrenia? What is this person making this diagnosis based off of? Because I'm fucking hilarious.
I think I don't quite know.
Yeah.
Brian, could you look up the definition of schizophrenia?
What are the symptoms of schizophrenia, and do I have it?
I think you think everyone's out to get you, and you hear voices.
Delusions and hallucinations are what people saying. Yeah, I'm talking about a fucking ice cream stand. I'm fucking delusional.
This guy's an entrepreneur, and he wants to start up a new business, and you thinking he's got some kind of problem?
Delusional.
You got the problem, man. Take a look in the screen.
Yeah, I think this guy's just talking shit. You go brush your teeth because you got shit coming out your mouth.
Ooh.
Let's take a call.
Okay.
Why not? Let's talk to the fans. You okay there, Kevin?
I think it's not fully. We didn't test it. Or
Oh,
anything
we
like
didn't.
that.
Oh, we can't take any calls.
We didn't get that information. We just heard new podcast computer. Everything's going to work great. We didn't know we're somewhat.
Are we not
crippled
logged
here.
into the Discord or
I don't
something?
think so.
Brian's trying on the fly, as he often does well.
You load up Discord. I'll look up schizophrenia.
While you check that out, I'll guide everyone over to the Mega64 archives on YouTube. We put up a new poorly played stream. Brian and I are deep into Metal Gear Solid 2, the Guns of the Patriots. Sons of the Patriots?
Sons of the Patriots.
Dude, I wouldn't kill for some Guns of the Patriots, though. Once we get to 4, 2 more years. 2 more years. Three's incredible. One more year, Brian.
All right, early warning signs.
One more year. What are the early warning signs? Because I was always...
Individuals become unmotivated, emotionless, and indifferent about their surroundings. Okay.
That sounds like some,
I'll give you that one.
some depression level.
All right.
2.
Emotionless and indifferent. You may got me there. Additionally, the person may neglect his or her appearance. Okay, come on. I look fucking fabulous.
This guy with a jacket on.
We're back down to 0.
Stylish, dude.
Stop participating in activities or hobbies and become increasingly reclusive. All right, another point for me having schizophrenia.
You're here though.
That's true.
You're broadcasting, podcasting.
That's true.
We've been cranking out stuff all week long.
May
filming.
begin to express unusual thoughts or suspicions. I do think weird.
What's unusual though? Whose mindset? Some 1980s Reaganite bullshit.
Yeah, exactly.
Some Christianized mindset.
2, delusions. That's a big paragraph. I'm not going to read that.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to number 3.
Bypass.
Here. I'm on a listicle. Hallucinations.
Number 1.
None of those. Right? Right. Bizarre or disorganized. All right, this bit's fucking old. Do we have is Discord working?
Have we vamped long enough, Brian?
Nice. Let me go grab the mouse. I'll be right back.
I gotta admit, I was a little late getting here to start the podcast. I was feeling some bubble guts. I don't know if I had an imbalance of foods or just too many types of foods, but I was like stuck on the toilet thinking I'm not gonna make it to the show in time.
Got the runs like a son of a bitch.
Yeah. And it all worked out, but now I am getting some gurgles and some
Am I controlling the mouse here? Is it moving at all?
some cramping.
Yeah, it's both of them are plugged in for both mice.
There's a dull
This thing-
pain.
That one should be actually plugged in the top of the.
This thing may have been left on and the battery might be dead.
It might be dead.
Yeah, nothing.
The lower ascending colon.
I'll grab a new battery because this mouse works great.
I think I'll be okay for the rest of the after show, but the ride home, it might be a tight one. No stopping at the
Do
drive-through.
your photo finish.
Yeah, it could be a photo fin. I don't know. If I put pressure on the chakra here, I think that this will kind of calm down the lower ascending colon area, which is experiencing the cramps. But I don't know what's coming out of me. I just had like half a bag of Skittles.
That's
You
it.
know what?
Yesterday, it was a king-size bag from the IDW booth at Comic-Con left over.
Garrett, I
Yeah.
have to hand it to you. I was thinking about you the other day.
What's that?
I think you're an exceptionally happy person.
Really?
Yeah. I was thinking of all the people I know, you might be the most positive person in my friend group.
That's interesting.
I think you have a real talent for staying positive and always being in a good mood.
I feel I've had these thoughts within the last
This
year.
Still not like getting any action on this.
No action. Sorry.
No, but that's all right. I'll grab you.
That's a shame. I've had this thought for like the last year that I am self-aware of how happy I am, and I realize that not everyone around me is that happy. That's something that I've been kind of thinking about lately.
Really?
Yeah, lately, I would say within the last year, I've been aware that
There we go. This works.
I am pretty positive and pretty happy. I'm having a good time. I can't complain, really.
Yeah, I think
About my life.
so many people kind of focus on what they don't like in
Yeah.
life and are always complaining about it. And at first it's like, haha, I'm making fun of what I don't like. But after a while, it's like, dude, you're fucking miserable.
Yeah.
And then you have a talent for just focusing on what you do like. And I think that you make it very obvious, like what your hobbies and interests are, and you participate in them, and you don't focus on like the negative stuff. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I try to forget about it or don't give any attention or energy because everything seems to be like... For me, I have so much limited energy for what I would like to do with it that I'm so afraid to waste it on bullshit. Like wasted on some negativity, wasted on some movie I am not interested in seeing, or just shit I know through experiences like I'm not gonna enjoy.
I think that's like your superpower.
Wow.
Is being happy. I wish everybody could be as happy as you are.
Yeah.
I'm a pretty happy person.
Yeah, you
in
seem
real
pretty-
life.
When
Doesn't come across in the podcast though.
no, we're laughing.
Admittedly, I know it doesn't. But outside of this, I feel like I'm pretty stoked on life. But I don't know what it is about my demeanor, you know. I don't share those feelings regularly.
Yeah, I don't share a lot. Like, I don't talk about. I mean, I'm happy, so I don't identify with. I see a lot of people sharing stuff online about being unhappy.
Yeah.
And I always go like, oh man, like I feel empathy, and then I always think to myself like, I would never if I'm feeling that way, which you get that way from time to time. I always keep that to myself too.
Yeah, I would never share that either. But when I do,
But that's just me.
When I do feel bummed out, and this is just me, but I don't think running to like just tell it to the world is going to solve what's upsetting me. It's probably going to make it worse.
I wouldn't think it would make me feel better.
Yeah.
So if it does make other people feel better, then it does. But yeah, I don't think it would make me feel better. But that's where I've learned, like in the last couple of months, I've been thinking about like, yeah, there's a lot of people out there that aren't happy. Like I shouldn't take that for granted.
Yeah.
As far as like being happy with my whole situation. In
I
life.
went to a doctor a few years ago for like a checkup or something, and they gave me this questionnaire about like mental health, and it was like on a scale of 1 to 10, how depressed are you? Or on a scale of 1 to 10, how much anxiety you have? And I was like, fucking zeros, all the way down. Like I'm not bummed out on anything. And the doctor looked at it, he's like, so you don't seem depressed. I was like, no, I'm not. He's like, you're lucky.
Jesus Christ.
He's like, I don't see that very often. And I was like, oh shit, really? Well, lucky me then.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Oh, when it comes to like posting online about how upset you are or what you're mad about in the world, I kind of live with this perpetual sense of guilt, or not even guilt, but I just feel like if I'm upset or depressed about stuff in my life, it's my own fault, you know? So I don't want to like, even if I'm mad or upset about somebody else, I still take responsibility for it. Like, well, I let that person have this control over this thing that's upsetting me, so maybe that's my bad, you know? I just feel like it's best to be responsible. Yeah, I just blame myself whenever I feel bummed about something. Like, I'm upset about this thing that went wrong. It's like, well, I should have tried harder. I should have done better.
Yeah, I'm getting better at looking at, why did it upset me? What I do to make that happen? How can I... It's not like blaming it ever. It's always like, what can I do to keep that from happening again?
Yeah. I think that's a really strong thing, actually, too, because I kind of feel like so many people might be perpetually upset because they feel like they have no control over their life.
Yeah,
like
that's what it sounds like. A lot of people feel like life is pointless and I'm fucking flying around.
Yeah,
with,
and I can
no helmet on.
understand even like, you know, you hear about like, oh, fucking the oceans are gonna rise in the next 50 years. We're all gonna be dead anyways. It's like, well, I can't fucking do anything about that. Like, that's kind of depressing thought. You know,
Yeah.
I think there's so many things that are big issues going on wrong in the world that, you know, you kind of like don't think about it, but under the surface, it's like gnawing away at you.
Yeah, and I feel like society's been at this 2 minutes to midnight point since, you know, nukes were invented in the 50s.
Yeah, it's been a long time of like, yo,
We're on the edge.
Shit is on the fucking razor's edge, and it
precipice
could all
of
be over at
darkness.
any moment. And I think that just wears down on people generally.
And I look at it like, fucking, if it's gonna come, let it fucking come. And also,
Yeah, you do have a fucking
I got off,
damn it all attitude.
I got off like news and fucking cable television and everything else like years ago. So I live pretty sheltered too, to where like I've got some social feeds that I do. Got off Facebook, got off like a lot of just the negativity, and I don't know if that is something that keeps me really positive too.
Yeah,
And
probably.
then I try to live healthy. I try to keep my body healthy. I actively try and make an effort to do that, and I think that has a lot to do with the state of your thoughts as well. If your body's physically
I think
healthy,
that's good too. I started working out again. After Metal Gear, I was working out to get really fit for Metal Gear, and then when we were done filming, I was like, fuck it, pig out time. Pizza, ice cream, Pop-Tarts, donuts. And then after a few weeks, it was like, yo, I feel like an ugly, fat piece of shit.
but I like that feeling. No, because I checked myself yesterday. I ate like half a bag of these fucking Skittles.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, what am I fucking eating the sugar for?
Yeah.
Like, just straight, I'm going to go so hard next week and I'm going to work out every day. But I like that I'll have that feeling like you had, like, dude, I'm a fucking failure right now. What did I do? Because I can use that as fuel to do better next week.
Yeah. So again, I took responsibility. I started working out a few weeks ago, and now I'm feeling like happier and not like, so what am I doing to myself? But anyways, I don't know why we're talking about this. This just started with me complimenting Garrett for being exceptionally
Thank you.
talented at being happy.
I'm trying to figure out why. I could. These are the only things I can.
Yeah, I think it
point
comes
to.
naturally to you.
Yeah, my family members are pretty happy. We like to get together and laugh. I think that's important.
Yeah.
Having a laugh every now and then, man, with some good people around you, keep you happy.
Yeah, definitely. All right, let's talk to some fans. Hit us up on the Discord. Brian, do you know our Discord? What's it call into?
Here's a bot.
These boys are happy because they're banging. We do bang.
That's right.
We work out and we bang. Keeps
That's
us
right.
happy.
That's right. Oh, is he? He's not talking about gang banging.
No, we're not in gangs.
Oh, he's talking. Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about.
We're kind of
making
like internet soldiers. Kind of like. I mean, the FBI might classify us as a gang, but Mega64, internet soldiers. We're an army.
Yeah.
It's not a gang. We're soldiers. Got to respect the troops too. So number one, FBI should probably get off our backs.
Yeah.
You worry
totally.
about the juggalos.
All right.
You deal with them.
Did you put it in the chat what the call-in was? Thank you. No worries. Shouts out to Brian for producing the show tonight, keeping us rolling along.
Yeah, I love the on the fly edition. We're adding Are you updating programs on the fly too?
Kendomo.
Firmware? Shit, firmware upgrades.
You there? Kendomo, we can't hear you.
His things lighten up like he's talking, but yeah, I got nothing.
Of course, we didn't test this. It could be a problem on our end. Who knows?
Could be.
We're gonna mess with our speaker controls real quick. Hold on.
But keep screaming into your mic or whatever you're doing right now as to
Hello, my name is Kendomo.
keep the
I'm
signal
talking to the
going
stream
while
right-
we test.
I can.
Yeah, just keep on talking. If you can hear us, you just keep on talking. Our fearless producer is clicking away up there, trying to get us all open to conversation.
I'm open to anything. I went to like 4 hardware stores over this weekend, so I'm open. My doors are wide open like a Home Depot, ready to accept guests.
Yeah.
A lot of garden centers I've been checking out lately. Been getting into succulents
Really?
and ground cover, yeah. There's a whole slew of vegetation. Is it flora or fauna? I think it's flora.
It's flora.
Ground cover flora that is just meant for spreading out, ice plants,
Hello?
some of these different things for hillside control. You know. Just getting into the world of,
Getting that succulent game on.
yeah, get that succulent game going. And then I could maybe head down to some of the cooler parts of town, some of the hipper areas, and trade some succulents with some folks
That's right.
down at like a farmer's market or something. Meet
What
some
do
new
we
friends.
how we doing up there? It may not work tonight, everybody. We didn't test our Discord. We're testing it right now, actually.
This is an IRL test. You think the Recon Tours concert's more fun than this?
Fuck no.
No way.
It's all Jack White fangirls and then Rocco and Sean there. They're probably tripping right now. They're like, "What the fuck did we walk into?"
They probably accidentally inhaled some marijuana smoke that was exhaled, and they're probably having a real trip.
Those guys are gonna get legally high.
They're gonna get hotboxed in the parking garage because they were arguing over where to place the 4x4.
They're probably surrounded by dudes wearing like flat brim fucking cowboy hats and scarves.
Yeah. Scarves on indoors.
Yeah.
Even though it's an amphitheater.
All these hipsters, Rocco and Sean are real.
Sean ain't going to have any migraines
Authentic.
tonight. Got that all-natural headache relief.
Secondhand marijuana
Good
smoke. What we're
tunes.
talking about.
Okay. And good tunes.
Oh, and good tunes.
Kind of give you the positive vibe.
Podcast question of the night. Who's better, the Raconteurs or Queens of the Stone? Josh Homme, Queens of the Stone Age.
Oh, I got a definitive answer on
What?
that one.
What do you
I'd say Queens of the Stone Age.
Who could win in a guitar fight? Jack White or Josh Homme?
Now, is this fight and like playing guitar or actually fighting each other with
Josh
guitars?
is good with his feet.
Either one. Playing guitar, who could outplay the other person, who could fight better while holding a guitar. Now, Josh Homme kicked a photographer in the face, so he's got those judo kicks.
Yeah.
But Jack White punched a guy 12 times in the face and was put on trial for it. The guy from the Von Bondies. So he's got the magical punches. So are you more of a foot guy or a hand guy?
I didn't hear about that. My respect went up for him.
You don't remember that?
Jack White punched the lead singer of the Von Bondies
12 times in the face.
during
In a row?
Yeah. In a row.
during
The-
like a venue, like
a
appearance or
backstage.
something?
Yeah,
Okay.
this was years ago when the Von Bondies were popular. They had a hit song called "Come On, Come On."
Okay.
that was like credited to Jack White, like he co-wrote it. And then they interviewed the guy. He's like, "So Jack White helped co-write that song?" And the dude was like, "Yeah, not really. Like, I mostly wrote it myself." And I guess Jack White got real pissed about that, so went backstage, knocked on the door. When he opened it up, just like beat the shit out of him.
Yeah. See, I get criticized, but I like when my rock stars are rock stars.
You always say that. And you're like, I want my rock stars to like shoot somebody with a gun.
Yeah, you got to have committed manslaughter. Let's get back to the 1970s. Cocaine-fueled rock and roll.
Yeah.
I that's all a little tongue-in-cheek, but really,
Like, if
my
the rock-
respect for
like-
it went up a little because that's a rock star move.
Like if there was a rock star and he was like, "I used to be a terrorist," you'd be like, "Fuck yeah, I want to hear your songs."
I'd go. Never mind. I wouldn't go anything.
Oh, okay. This dude's like, "Before I wrote music, I hijacked a nuke."
No,
And,
that's too far, Derek.
Metal Gear?
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's like Metal Gear.
Yeah, what did he do? Did he disarm the nuke for GMP? Because then I'd be like, "Sup, bruh?"
What's up, bro? Terror Rock
terrorist
says-
handshake. Do you remember that, the terrorist handshake?
No, with that the knuckles?
Yeah, some news organization reported that when Obama gave someone like knuckles in a White House thing, it was like,
Oh.
terrorist handshake,
Yeah.
clear.
Fucking Obama. Guy's an asshole.
No, but I just I want to, like, even when we were on tour, I thought about trashing a couple of those green rooms when we did that live show.
Oh.
I thought it'd be cool to like, dude, we should get some heroin.
I think you need to be rich before you trash a green room. You need to have that Lamborghini.
I've
money.
heard act like you've been here. That's what I've heard as far as fake it till you make it, right?
Well, isn't that how Post Malone got famous?
Yikes. You're right.
Didn't he? Didn't Post Malone like spend all his money to get a cool car for his first music video, and then it became a hit video?
Is he the one? Well, this is a vague question. With all the tattoos all over his face?
No, you're thinking of
Every other SoundCloud rapper?
ASAP Rocky. No, that's Post Malone.
Okay.
It's Post Malone. Johnny in the audience loves Post Malone.
Shouts out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure the music's listenable.
What? You've heard it. It's on the radio.
I have. I listen to Hip Hop Nation on Sirius XM.
Hell yeah.
And I hear I hear what's coming out of Juice WRLD. I'm down with Ray Shremmerd. Some of these guys. It's all trap music though. It's I'm just a little
What's
sick
the
of it.
deal with the rappers today It's all trap music.
It's a click. Everyone's got clicks in the back. I've heard it.
They're clicking and they're clapping and they're singing about being in the trap.
Let's do something
What am
different.
I, a mouse looking for some cheese? Why are we singing about traps so much? Boy, I tell you.
Have you ever used a snare? One snare in there wouldn't hurt.
These rappers today have names like Ray Schmegard. Whatever happened to be in the Gary with the raps?
And why
How about a
is
regular
everyone Lil? There's no Big. I wouldn't want to be Lil.
All these rappers today singing about I don't have a pot to piss in, I don't have a pot to piss in. Can we get these rappers a pot to piss in already? Where are they pissing? Also, who pisses in a pot? Try a dang toilet. You got $1 million.
I heard somebody.
We're here. We finally got the
We're on
speakers up.
We're on with Post Malone. Hello, Post.
What's up? How's it going?
Hey,
What's
Kendomo.
up? Oh,
thank you for sticking with us.
Kendomo.
Were you talking the whole
I
time?
hung up on you guys, but I guess you guys called me back.
Yeah, we were determined to make magic happen tonight, and thanks
All right.
Brian for getting that together. Wow.
Shout out to Brian. Everybody in the chat, give props to Brian for getting the goddamn Discord working. Couldn't have done it without him.
Yeah. So, for the last 2 or 3 years, you guys have been talking about one thing, and I just kind of noticed
One thing.
It was like,
oh shit.
well, okay.
Trying to get
So
this
it
chat
was you
side
guys
by side.
eating like really shittily and really bad back when you're young. And I just have to say, when this is kind of a long question, I'm sorry, but
Wait. Let me get this
When-
straight. We had a shitty sense of humor when we were young?
no. You guys would like eat junk food.
Eat
when
shit.
you were
Oh,
young.
we ate shittier. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like especially Derek. And I
Excuse
just
me,
have to say,
motherfucker?
I'm just saying, as a longtime fan of Mega64 and coming
What the
to
fuck are you talking about?
You fucking
This asshole's
trying to make
throwing
a
me under the
connection
bus.
here,
you junk food addict, dude. No, okay, what's up?
Yeah.
Nerds rope, that's what did it. Candy lasagna.
Just because I invented candy lasagna, suddenly I'm notorious for eating like garbage.
I don't know. Like it kind of stood out to me, and I don't know. But it's just when it came to version 2 all the way back then, I always wondered why you got. This is really serious. I don't know. You can hang up on me, but you got gastric bypass surgery, Derek, and it kind of occurred to me that you're just talking about all this shit. Okay, whatever. You can hang up.
Kendomo,
Is this is this
Kendomo.
conspiracy theory
do
shit?
you legit think I got gastric bypass surgery?
I thought you did. Okay.
That was a joke.
Did you
Holy
say that
shit.
one?
That was a joke I
Holy
made
shit. All
one
right,
time
all right.
like 10 years ago. I didn't actually get gastric bypass, dude. I lost
Okay.
the weight legitimately.
Holy shit. All right, then never mind that. You know what? I always look at other people who ask these dumb questions, but
It's okay.
I guess I'm one of them now. So,
You're not
okay.
alone. A lot of people legit thought I got gastric bypass surgery, but I was just bullshitting when I said that.
So the truth comes out now.
Yeah, I counted my calories and I exercised and I lost the weight legit.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
There's
I don't know what to say.
there's no cheats in life. There's no easy way out. You got to put in the work.
Okay. I don't know. Okay, sounds good.
But anyways,
Yeah, so where would it have gone?
yeah,
though?
what was your question?
Say I got
that
gastric
was just
bypass.
well, it was like, oh, you just had bad like. I'm experiencing the same thing. How about that? Like the nutrition and stuff back then was horrible, and I'm trying to like make myself feel better. So I'm like just slowly trying to work out and everything.
Okay.
So I just want to say that I guess right now it's great that you guys are giving me motivation to continue doing it and whatnot.
Let me ask you something. Do you eat bad? Do you eat garbage?
Yes.
You got to cut that shit out, man.
Slowly, yes.
No,
Right.
no, not slowly.
Cold turkey, baby.
You need to fucking cut that
Oh,
shit out. Because
You're
Look,
addicted
listen.
to it. The sugar, man.
I worked on a music video that ended up not coming out, but we got a bodybuilder to come play a part, and he was fucking ripped.
Oh, yeah.
He could do the thing where he makes his pecs jiggle, and he was like a Calvin Klein underwear model for the music video.
So-
we needed a buff dude for the music video.
So you know his privates are beautiful.
Absolutely. So I asked him, I was like, this was so stupid, but I wanted to get some tips. And I was like, so I bet you work out a lot. And he's like, yeah, I do. But honestly, it's 80 to 90% diet. And I was like, really? And he's like, yeah, absolutely. I'm so fucking sick of eating sweet potatoes. That's all I fucking eat is sweet potatoes. He had to get his diet totally dialed in. And then it was, 10 to 20% working out to get that huge muscular model physique. And that really had a profound effect on me because I was like, well, shit, it's hard to find time to go to the gym, but I'm always eating. And I
Yeah.
can always improve what I'm eating. It takes very little effort
To have a different choice.
to just eat healthy. Yeah. Going
Yeah.
to the gym is a lot of effort. You got to put your clothes on, you got to drive out there, you got to work out hard, get all sweaty. But eating is something you do 5-6 times a day. So if you could fix that, and that's 80 to 90% of getting in shape, then I feel like I should just focus on getting the diet right. And
Yeah.
so that's what I started trying to do. And I'll be real, like growing up as a kid, I fucking hated vegetables. I hated salad, and I'd get a burger, just cheese and bacon, put some barbecue sauce and ranch on there, extra french fries. I wasn't doing like lettuce, tomato, onion. Now when I get a burger, it's protein style, lettuce wrap that shit, no spread, mustard instead of the spread,
Yeah.
onions and tomatoes, like as much vegetables as I can.
I still enjoy the taste of the food. I just have a alternative choice for the things that I don't want, which are like carbs and sugar.
Exactly. Me too.
Yeah.
And I've forced myself to start eating broccoli, carrots, salad, tomatoes, vegetables that I like, spinach, whatever. You really got to dial that in. It sucks. But after a while, it starts not tasting that bad because you get used to it.
And after a long while, you learn what you can cheat with. Like, I'll fuck around on some potato chips
Yeah.
every once in a while. And, like, I'll, not drink soda at all anymore. Like, don't even have it at the house.
Yeah, no soda.
But I will fuck up some Skittles and then kind of feel bad about it. But I'll go hard the next week. I'll, like, be better having that motivation.
I've found healthy food that I like to the point where I can eat it consistently and not feel like I'm missing out on anything. And then when I do eat a donut or whatever, it's like, this wasn't really worth it because it doesn't taste that good.
Or I do it so infrequent that it's like, dude, this donut in 2 weeks is going to be
Yeah. But
a dent.
there was a good 2 or 3 weeks of eating food and fucking hating it. Like, I hate the shit that I'm eating. This is fucking miserable. But after a while, it's like, you know what? I don't mind eating broccoli anymore. I don't mind. I actually look forward to eating a salad now. And turning over a new leaf. So that's what I recommend to you, Ken Domo. You got to power through it.
So what I meant by like slowly, I don't know. It just feels like I'm
He
like
wants baby steps.
What
Yeah,
do
I
you mean
just-
by slowly?
just switching from just regular soda to diet soda. Like not going. I'm
Okay.
drinking a lot of water, but when I go out,
Well,
No,
Here's the
dude,
thing.
diet soda is like worse for you than regular soda.
Yeah, switch from regular soda to just something that has bubbles in it, like sparkling water or even that Zevia soda. I drink those.
Yeah.
They're flavored with stevia, and it
the
doesn't have
only
any
thing
sugar.
only thing I can find around me, like
Yeah.
when I go outside or go out, is bubbly in it. I don't know about bubbly. I've drink a lot of liqueur, drink a lot of water.
Well, that's
but just
good
when I
too.
go
Just
out.
getting in the habit of having
Yeah.
water with you.
You need to go. Let me tell you something, Ken Domo. I don't know
All
what
right.
your situation is right now, but if you dial in your diet, cut all soda, just drink water, cut out the carbs and sugar, look up macronutrients or look up what your macros should be so you're getting like a good proportion of vegetables and healthy fats and whatever you're supposed to be eating, you will find that within 2 or 3 days, you're going to start noticing a difference without even working out. It'll be almost instantaneous.
In your energy, probably too.
Yeah.
Right?
That's what happened to me when I was getting ready for Metal Gear Solid. For Metal Gear Solid, just to let everybody know, I had a shirtless scene, and I was a little bit chubby, and I was like, fuck, dude, this video is going to be seen by hundreds of thousands of people, maybe millions of people. I don't want to look chubby and fat in this. I got to get in shape. So I really focused on dilating in my diet, and almost instantaneously, within 2 days, I started dropping weight. And I was like, fuck, dude, this works fast. And that was really motivating because it was like, I don't even want to like have a soda now because this is like working.
Yeah.
It's working really fast. So, if you can get it right, it's like magic almost. So
Getting there. Thanks.
It's hard to find the motivation to do it, but once you get that ball rolling, it's instant results. And then that's really motivating.
And I think once you get an interest in this kind of thing, like you can take this all the way to like bodybuilder level, like that guy that came to your music video. Like the science is there and the internet is there now to where like this shit's at all of our fingertips. Like it's just a matter of how interested do we want to get into what effects that can really have on your life. Your diet.
Watch YouTube videos.
And supplementing you can get, because that's another thing that I've gotten into in the last few years is like different supplements along with your food to then just get even more of an edge on, these things that you want to obtain. It's just all about how interested you are in the subject, man.
All I'm saying is go 100% full blast for like 4 days and see how it works out for you. And then if you're tired of it, like, oh, this is too hard, then go have a diet soda or something. But just give it 100% just for a little while, see how it works out.
Dude, 4 days, you're going to look like He-Man.
Seriously.
I've been telling myself that for a while. Like, I'll go 100% next, but I think I'm getting closer to that thing, and I think this is helping me push there too. So thank you so much for this. This turned out better.
We believe
than
in you.
I would have expected.
We believe in you. Spend the rest of tonight watching YouTube videos and start tomorrow 100%.
Yes. All right, sounds good.
All right, thanks for the call, Kendomo.
Yeah, thanks.
I found out when I started getting healthy for this workout regimen that I actually didn't know shit about being healthy. I realized that I went my whole life having total misconceptions on what it was to be healthy.
I didn't. I mean, aside from the thing we were taught in school, like the pyramid, but I couldn't even remember what half of the shit was. And that turns out to be like super wrong.
That's bullshit.
Yeah,
one of the 4 food groups is like fucking bread. It's like I don't need to be eating this much. Like a quarter of my fucking meals is bread. And then when I was at school, they're like, and then the 5th food group, sugar. And I was like, oh, okay, so sugar is on the fucking pyramid.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's my weakness is fucking sugar because I have a sweet tooth, so like candy especially, I just will fucking crave it. And once you start eating, it's so much easier to like, oh yeah, there's still some left in the cupboard.
Legitimately consider sugar a drug. It's
Yeah,
addictive.
dude.
It releases pleasure like endorphins in your brain. The more you eat it, the more you want it. If you stop eating it, you go through withdrawals.
And it takes a while to where like, okay, haven't had, maybe a little piece of dark chocolate every now and then, but haven't had any like real fucking sugar because I don't put it in my coffee.
I don't put it in my coffee.
It's
either.
just like when I want to cheat and go like the other night with those fucking
Skittle
Skittles.
night.
Skittles are haunting me, dude.
Half
of the bag is still
I'm
there.
over the sugar thing. For me, I do like. I guess I like bread, and there's sugar in that.
That's
so.
kind of once the bread is
breaks down
digested,
into sugar.
it turns into the same thing.
You know what blew my
right?
mind is that there's fucking sugar in literally everything.
Yeah.
When you're trying to cut sugar, it's like, well, you can't have ketchup. You can't have, like they inject meat with sugar sometimes as a preservative. Like it's in so much stuff. It sucks, dude.
Yeah, all bread, any kind of,
Somebody said, how do you get used to black coffee? I just put cream in my coffee.
Yeah, same here.
But no sugar.
Half and half.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, everyone's different, but for me, especially my fast metabolism body type, I need a lot of fat and protein for staying the way I like to stay in maintaining like my weight, exercising. I don't really have to exercise that much anymore, especially since I came over here working full time.
Yeah.
I've skipped out on my lunchtime workouts. But I've stayed pretty much the same, so I can't really complain.
Yeah, the body type thing is real. Like different foods affect different people.
People can get away with different shit that other people
Yeah,
can't.
you have to figure out what works for you.
I've figured out kind of this fucking fast food hack where I can still basically maintain this and only just eat carne asada burritos
Yeah.
from the drive-through taco shops around San Diego County.
I got really into tacos during Comic-Con.
Oh,
I started
yeah.
watching a show on Netflix called, oh my God, Taco Chronicles, where they go through Mexico and South America to different famous areas that have like specific tacos and just show you like the traditional tacos. And I was like getting so into like tacos
Really?
that I started eating them here in San Diego. And I've just discovered my new favorite food, carnitas tacos.
Carnitas
so
is so
good.
good.
I've had a fucking carnitas taco pretty much every day
Hell yeah.
for the past 2 weeks. I've been living off of carnitas tacos.
Carnitas is where it's at. There's some good carnitas down here too.
Yeah, carnitas, carne asada, pescado, fish taco.
See, yeah, I've been going burritos lately. I went tostadas today. Got some ceviche because I do love myself. I think seafood is an added benefit. I've always been such a fan of seafood that like I could eat nothing but sushi or like fish tacos.
Yeah.
And that's really a healthy way to maintain a lot of high fats that I need and high protein without a lot of carbs. It's just eating that stuff.
I don't like seafood. I can eat shrimp, sushi, and fish tacos, and like that's it. I guess I could eat some salmon if it was cooked
I
well.
love some salmon.
The steak of the sea.
You getting poke bowls lately?
Pokeballs are
New
great.
place opened up. Oof. Gotta check out the poke spot.
All right, let's talk
Bruh.
to Feral Housecat or Bro Sidon. What do you think?
Bro Sidon could probably tell us a thing or two about bodybuilding if
All right.
we're on this like health tip.
Bro Sidon.
What is going on?
You
Derek,
ripped,
this
bro?
I'm always ripped, bro.
Oh hell yeah.
What's going on, Derek? Derek, this is your doctor. Your cholesterol is just way too high. Hate
Is
to
it?
say it to you, but
Is it? I don't think it is.
no, I don't know. No, I just want to do a quick shout out to you guys. Have you guys seen The Boys on Amazon yet?
The Boys. No.
I heard I saw like a trailer or something for this and I was kind of intrigued and then the title was The Boys. I went, that's an odd name.
What is The Boys?
Yeah, it is. The Boys is what if superheroes were human shitbags like every other human person on Earth, essentially.
It's like what if like
I don't want to say anything because they may like I didn't think anything of it. I just say new show on Amazon. Check it
what
out.
if like
and
just
it'll-
the average Joe got superpowers and you might have a couple Jared Fogels in there, might have a couple
Oh yeah.
you
Oh,
know.
shit. Dang.
But I ended up
Sounds
watching one
Bagel
episode and
Bosses.
it turned into binging the whole series.
Okay, I
It's
might-
one of those shows.
I could fuck with that. You know, I was thinking the other day, everybody knows I'm not the biggest fan of superhero movies. And I was thinking, like, what is it about these movies that doesn't connect with me? And I realized that I like movies where the characters are flawed. Brian's taking off, everybody.
Later, Brian.
Take it easy.
Bye, Brian.
And, what's Captain America's real problem? Like, I'm watching Avengers. All these guys are fucking perfect, perfectly fit, super, they could fly. They're pretty much fucking immortal, like. I was really thinking about the opening to Metal Gear Solid 5. How I love it so much. It's that's like my favorite cinematic experience of the past decade. Because
Yeah.
you have Snake, who's basically like crippled
Yeah.
in the hospital, and all these people are coming to kill him, and he has to escape. And the whole time you're thinking like, there's no fucking chance this guy's getting out of here. This guy's fucked up. And somehow he pulls it off, and it's fucking riveting. And I feel like that's entertainment. When the dude,
Against all odds.
he pulls it off.
Yeah, because he's a legendary soldier.
When the superheroes are just like fucking super strong, we can fly, we can punch really hard. I'm like,
Well,
who can punch each other harder?
I think
Like,
a lot of the complaint with Captain Marvel was that superhero is just basically like has God mode turned on.
really?
She just flies through ships. And
She
she's
is the
impenetrable.
strongest, yeah.
She's like this Deus Ex Machina that in the Marvel universe she is like the most powerful. Yeah, just like can do anything.
Yeah, if you're just perfect and you don't have any problems, then how am I supposed to relate to you, and what do I give a shit? Why do I give a shit about your character?
Yeah,
Exactly.
So The Boys sounds like it might remedy that. What if some
Like-
flawed piece of shit human dudes had some superpowers?
sounds like super villains.
Yeah. Like it's interesting in that what is it? Like it mimics a lot of the Marvel DC. What's going on? Like there's a superhero league of sorts, and it goes some interesting places, which I
Okay.
enjoyed. I don't know. I think you guys would very much enjoy it.
I have Amazon Prime. I'll check that out.
I'll check it out. I have Amazon as well. I'll have to look that up. All right.
All right. I appreciate you guys taking my call. Have a good night.
Thanks, man.
Get that cholesterol checked out though.
Oh, no, I'm
This guy with the cholesterol.
stoked.
He's not a doctor. He's a bro.
I'm the healthiest I've ever been in my life. Okay. Thank you. All right. Feral house cat.
Yeah, you get enough sleep. That's important too.
I tried to. That's the one thing that's tough. Getting.
I was like, I was hanging out last night with some peeps, and then 10 o'clock came, and I'm like, sorry. Yeah.
time for bed.
They're like, whoa, we're not going somewhere next. I'm like, I gotta get in bed.
Feral house cat.
Gotta get some sleep. What's
Yo,
up?
What's up, dog? Yo, I just got like this egg sandwich, got some tater tots on the block. What's up?
Okay,
With y'all?
cool, nice. Having that salmon,
Nice.
getting that fish oil, good for your joints.
Always. What I had to ask you guys was, what are you stoked for the rest of 2019? Is there anything cool going on? Anything like you want to see? What's
I'm
up with the
stoked.
rest of
Death Stranding.
I'm stoked just to be here. Is Death Stranding 2019?
Yeah.
I can't. It is November, right? Okay.
That is this year.
Yeah, damn. I'm stoked. I think for that game wise.
I haven't followed Death Stranding. I'll definitely check it out when it comes out. I posed this question recently to everybody. Do you think Hideo Kojima is the greatest video game developer in the world right now? I might have to say he is.
In the world? Derek, why do you say that?
Well, who do you think is the greatest video game developer in the world working right now?
Right now?
In our current era, who's at the top of the game?
Yeah. You got
A lot of people in the
legendary-
chat are saying no, but nobody's offering any alternative.
He directed that. Like, they're pretty great. I don't know who it is, Japanese director or something.
Who?
I love him.
Ace Combat?
The person who made Ace Combat?
Airplanes. You in the sky, you shooting at him?
Your Discord video is frozen into some like early 2000s experimental art. I like this.
Oh shit! Is it still frozen right now? That's messed up.
Yeah, it looks good. It's like a glitch art though. It's cool.
Well,
Yeah, I don't know, Derek. I mean, did you get a lot of feedback in the email saying that they agreed Kojima was?
I don't know. I said I did it privately to the guys around here.
Oh, you just asked
Yeah.
us. Okay.
And of course, everybody in Mega64 agreed.
Yeah, because I just couldn't think.
well, that's biased, dude. Because like Death Stranding, yo,
We don't know
you
what
got
it
these
is.
babies, you got these adults. What's up with that? Humans? What's up?
Well, I haven't played Death Stranding, so I don't think that factors into my opinion.
Yeah, up
I'm
until
basing this
then.
off of really the Metal Gear series, and I know some people were disappointed with Metal Gear 5, but frankly, I loved it.
Yeah, looking back on it, the people that were disappointed stopped talking about it, moved on.
Yeah.
And then the people who really championed that game are still talking about it, still playing it. That
Dog,
game
I
is
agree.
I think on a lot of people's top 10 lists.
Drake, what was that game? What was the Metal Gear Solid after Phantom Pain?
Survive?
Survive, the zombie game. Like,
Yeah, Metal
the
Gear
Resident
Survive.
Evil.
Yeah. What about it?
Yeah. What was that about? Like, I don't know. I never played it.
It's about
Well, that wasn't a Kojima game.
zombies
So-
and Mother Base members.
So that wasn't Kojima who did that?
No. That's Konami just using the assets from everything that the Kojima team did with 5 and making a new game, a horde mode, kind of online multiplayer game. That wasn't that bad for what it was.
But just to, I guess it's my opinion.
Yeah.
And I'm not even I'm not
But
gonna
he can't even give you an answer.
I'm not going to claim to be the biggest video game fan in the world. I don't play every video game that comes out. But in my experience, I think that Kojima has kind of a cinematic element to his video games that other people can't touch. I think he tells the way he tells his stories and the characters he have are so like cool, and the mechanics of his games are so
Yeah.
progressive. He's always pushing the envelope that I feel like anything he makes is worth checking out because it's gonna be, he always swings for the fences. He's always pushing really hard on the stuff he puts out.
Yo, dog, yo. I played that Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence. Yeah, what was it called? The Metal Gear Solid 3.
You tell me.
That shit was nuts, dude. You remember the fight
pretty
against Solid Big Boss versus Bigger Boss? The end of the game.
He's talking about the end of the game.
Super Boss versus Big Boss.
Yeah, Big Boss versus Bigger Boss.
You tell us though. I want to hear from the horse's mouth.
Who made Ace Combat?
I already put that case down. I can't look at that no more.
Yo, is this a skit where your arm got tired?
My finger slipped. I'm sorry. Call back when you pick the case up.
Wow. How's your gastric bypass scar?
Yeah. Gaelic Spice. Hey, what's up, Gaelic Spice?
What's up, guys?
Hey,
Bam.
who's the greatest video game developer in the world right now?
I know you guys were thinking Kojima, but I still think I got to give it to maybe Miyamoto at Nintendo.
Why? Right now?
Right. I don't know if he's like making any games. I gotta admit, like I've played Metal Gear, but I haven't played Metal Gear Solid 5. I've only played 2 and 3.
That's
strangely
fine.
enough.
That's cool.
But why
2 and 3
is-
are great.
But why in 2019 is Miyamoto the number one video game developer
'Cause
in the world?
I can't think of anything like real innovative from Miyamoto since I guess like Pikmin was his like new franchise.
Did he do that?
I think he did Pikmin.
I'm kind of biased because my favorite developer is Hideki Kamiya. I love his games a lot.
And he's a contender. He's definitely up there.
What did Hideki Kamiya
Because
make?
there really are only so many.
What
of
did
these.
Kamiya make? I can't remember.
Kamiya made.
He made Bayonetta.
Bayonetta, okay.
He made Resident Evil 2.
Okay.
He made, Wonderful 101.
He
All
did.
right.
He was gonna do what game? Oh, I can't remember now. He's doing a new game, not Vanquish. He's doing Astral Chain for the Switch. He only supervised that one though.
Did he
Okay.
make? Did he do Devil May Cry?
I
He
think he did
created
one of them.
Dante.
created
Yeah, I think he did
Dante.
one of them.
Yeah.
But
He always
Okay.
Kamiya's thing is he always does like one, and he'll never work on the same franchise
I
again.
like those games. But I don't know if I would give it up to him.
He's a
as
contender.
number one. He's probably top 5, maybe top 10, definitely.
Yes. Oh yeah. But I don't know if he is breaking new ground consistently like Kojima.
Yeah, I'm saying
for
right
me.
now. I'm saying
Yeah.
right now.
I think I would have to say because when Death Stranding comes out, I think that'll solidify whether or not Kojima's really like top tier among video game developers. But
Because I don't know what the fuck it's gonna be. I mean, I'm still pretty much in the dark on how this is gonna play.
I think that's a good thing though, 'cause, it's got that mystery going for you, and you'll go in with a fresh mindset, so to speak.
Okay. And you still, because Miyamoto made like Mario, he'll always be number one.
I'd say like maybe the most influential, but best right now, maybe Kojima, maybe.
Miyamoto, I should say too, like was so involved in Wii hardware and the whole changing of motion, like over to motion controls being pretty acceptable now.
But that was over a decade ago.
Yeah, true. So he's up there, but yeah, he still doesn't best Kojima. A lot of people shout out Suda51 in the chat as well. I think he's like an indie favorite, but I don't know if they top Kojima level. All honorable mentions. I'd say,
number 2, I'd have to say, honestly, Notch.
Shinji Mikami. Notch. Minecraft, baby.
I'm just kidding.
I gotta be honest. I do not like Minecraft.
I legitimately love Minecraft.
I like Minecraft.
And I think
Minecraft was fun.
I'm not going to say Minecraft is underrated, but I think people are always like, Minecraft. Yeah, when I was 10.
Yeah.
But I feel like it is
peaceful, fun.
It's an iconic game that as more and more time goes on, it's still relevant. When it came out in like 2007, it's still fucking relevant 12 years later.
I was like 13 when it first came out and got popular, and I'm 22 now, and it's probably one of the most played games still.
It's still, I mean, I can't think of another game that has had the same amount of traction other than, like Mario.
Yeah.
Like
Mario,
now, Super Mario or Super Mario World. But
new franchises just put Dragon Quest puts their skin on
yeah.
Minecraft now. Dragon Quest Builders 2 came out and is doing well. Like, people do like that type of gameplay that really I can't say existed before that.
And it created kind of a genre of video games.
Of really creative
open world crafting.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
Minecraft was the first and is, arguably still the best.
I was thinking about, because one of my favorite games is the original Dark Souls, and I feel like that was very influential when it came out, and you could see how it influenced a lot of other games too, I think.
True.
I missed the boat on Dark Souls.
I knew it just was not for me. There's certain games where I knew, I was like, this is not going to be fun. And I've skipped that whole lineage. Demon Souls, Dark Souls, everything.
It's definitely an acquired taste. You got to kind of be a glutton for punishment, but
yeah, I don't have the patience for that.
I think I love the aesthetic of it, like Bloodborne and like that whole genre.
Yeah,
is appealing. I just know I would not enjoy the gameplay.
And I should say, keep going. I'm sorry.
Oh, all I was going to say is when it comes to, I feel, ranking the number one video game developer, I saw a list of like greatest rappers year by year. And you know what? Like Tupac or Biggie Smalls, Notorious B.I.G., they were definitely number one in their heyday. But in 2019, you can't say that they're the best rapper in the world today. They're both dead. But you know what I mean? Like I'm trying to qualify it like right now in the moment,
like
currently.
Working.
Who's number one? So Miyamoto, for me, it's like, I'm not going to say Miyamoto wasn't number one at one point and was for many, many years, but right now in 2019, I don't know if he is the best in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who could get that title. Maybe Kojima. We're all gonna know for sure when Death Stranding finally drops.
Then we'll know.
Yeah,
we'll know
if it was worth it.
It'll be yes or no.
People are gonna hate on it. There will be dissent. I don't know. I can't imagine disliking a Kojima game. It's kind of how I went into seeing that movie last night. Like, I've loved every Quentin Tarantino movie. I think I really value him as a director. So I know I'm going to be entertained by whatever this is. And so I know I'm going to be entertained by whatever Death Stranding is. I'm not going to be buying special editions out the gate because I don't know. What's the baby? I don't want the baby. That sucks.
I think Kojima focuses on like three pillars, which are like being a little bit avant-garde.
Yeah.
Telling an interesting story, even though people would say Metal Gear Solid 5 failed. I disagree, just because I really enjoyed the story that was there.
Yeah.
But most importantly would be gameplay.
Right.
He always focuses really hard on having making the game fun at its core.
Like the thing you're going to be doing the most.
Yeah.
Has
Which
to be
I
fun.
feel like, people criticize the story of Metal Gear Solid 5. Okay, but look at the story of the games leading up to Metal Gear Solid 5. We know he can tell a good story. Metal Gear Solid 5 excelled in the gameplay. For what it lacked in the story, it more than made up for it in the gameplay, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But that's just my
And
opinion.
he just found a different way to tell the story. I mean, it's interesting how Metal Gear, as it evolved, so much of the story, because I'm playing through 2 right now on the PPS, so much of the story is told through fucking codec conversations. It's just radio.
Yeah.
Back and forth, back and forth. Most of the information, most of the story and the world building is done in that screen with 2 green faces. He kind of transitioned that out of a still image that you have to wait through, but it's all in the communications during the briefing of your mission, during your rollout upon a camp, like causes in your ear and connecting you with stuff Huey's telling you, and like so much of that game comes through the monotonous, like getting in the helicopter and going through and playing like the occupation of a level or the rescue of like a POW in a mission. So much info comes at you through just those radio communications. It's interesting that Kojima has changed the way he does tell stories to keep up with modern gaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Fox engine, I think, like visually, that's still probably one of the best looking games. Is like the Fox engine stuff in Metal Gear Solid 5. It just looks so cinematic, like the lens flares and everything.
And that's why Brian and I will both tell you how much fun we had in Metal Gear Survive, because it was simply just getting to play more in the playground. It was still Fox engine. It still had the exact same controls as Metal Gear 5. So playing around in that environment was worth, I think, the discounted rate. That thing got cheap, especially after its initial release.
Yeah. Some people out there complaining that they didn't like the gameplay of Metal Gear Solid 5. I guess that's fine if that's not your type of game.
True.
I didn't play Dark Souls. It wasn't my type of game. People love Dark Souls. It's not for me. I love open-ended games. So for some people, it got repetitive. I was always experimenting in that game, trying new ways to infiltrate the bases, and it felt like I was never running out of options.
I still am learning shit, and I'm still unlocking weapons and building stuff from my R&D team that I hadn't unlocked before.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
The game is huge.
Gaelic Spice, did you have a question or conversation topic that you wanted to bring to us?
I thought of something, and I guess it's kind of changing the topic, so to speak. I know you talked about how Derek, you directed like different music videos and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
And what I wanted to ask was, what are some of your favorite music videos?
That other people have directed?
Yeah, just in general, from any other band or whatever.
Oh my gosh, that is a good question. It's hard to answer. When I was in high school, I got the Director's Reel DVDs, which was like a collection of Spike Jonze, Michelle Gondry, Chris Cunningham videos. And I think that those really had an effect on me, especially Spike Jonze. The Michelle Gondry videos were really interesting. I love the window licker video that Chris Cunningham did. Why are you laughing?
I'm not familiar with what that is, but I just thought of a person like just looking at a window.
Oh, dude, you gotta go look up window licker right now. Look up that video; it's amazing.
Who sings that? It's
Aphex
Twin, right? Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna check that out. The window licker.
Did Spike Jonze also do Sabotage, the Beastie Boys one?
He did Sabotage.
Yeah, that fucking
in fact,
video is so
I
good.
just the other day saw like an article about the progression of Spike Jonze music videos, because it was like a bunch of, basically he was making skate videos for bands and then moved into the more cinematic videos. He went through like his Jackass phase where he launched Jackass with those dudes and then did that Fatboy Slim video. So it was like filming stuff
Weapon
out in
of
public.
Choice.
And then he started doing more and more avant-garde stuff as he started making films. I love the Bjork video that Spike Jonze did. I love the Bjork videos that Michelle Gondry did. Foo Fighters, Everlong by Michelle Gondry. I'm trying to think, though, of like, oh, you know what? More recently, the directing group Canada that did the video for The Less I Know, The Better by Tame Impala, they also did a video years before that for a band called El Guincho. I can't remember the name of the song, but the video was like almost like a vivid fever dream, just like abstract imagery, really cool stuff. So those guys are great video makers as well. And, a lot of music videos, you don't actually know who makes them. They're made by small independent directors, so they kind of come and go, but there's a lot of good ones out there.
It's funny to think because like a lot of people who become film directors, some of them start directing music videos. Like David Fincher, I think, was one of those people who started doing music videos and then he transitioned into film.
Yeah, Michael Bay did music videos. A lot of filmmakers. Yeah, a lot of filmmakers do music videos.
If I could recommend one, because I was thinking of one that I really like, was I don't know if anyone here likes Beck. I like Beck.
Yeah,
sure.
And Edgar Wright did a music video for him for his song Colors that I thought was really cool, just visually interesting.
Okay.
I remember the Loser video being
We'll
all
look
in
up
black
Colors.
and white, but I'll look up the Colors one. Yeah.
There's a band called they're not a band, it's like an electronic group called Birdie Nom Nom. And I felt like I was the only one who liked this music video. I can't remember the name of the song, but it was basically like a bunch of dudes riding motorcycles, bunch of like teenagers riding motorcycles. And then like this girl kind of builds her own motorcycle. It was like a motorcycle love story.
Oh, you showed me this video.
Defiant Order. Thanks, Riley Brooks in the chat. Defiant Order by Birdie Nom Nom. I love that music video. Super cinematic. Don't know who directed it. Chemical Brothers have a lot of good videos too. Anyways, check all those out.
I'm definitely going to once I get the chance, of course.
All right. Thanks for the call, Gaelic.
I would say.
Thank you for talking. It was good. Had a good time.
See ya.
Hell yeah.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say I think Nine Inch Nails had an art director that I think they currently have an art director. Like Trent Reznor hires a guy just to kind of curate the look of like album covers, music videos, and stuff like that. I think that's been like a full-time position in that band.
Probably.
I think they were in charge for a lot of those music videos, which I loved all those.
Music videos is like really important if you're a band because
that's the look.
That's how you.
That's the visual representation.
It's the best way to like get yourself exposed is having a killer music video. And being somebody who makes music videos, I've really thought a lot about it, and I've kind of like adjusted my philosophy on music videos because I used to try to show off my filmmaking ability with a music video, tell a cool story, make it a little bit cinematic. But recently, I've kind of thrown all that out the window. It's like, fuck that. The purpose of a music video is to make the band look cool.
Yeah.
Point blank. Like, that's it. If a band can look cool to a sixth grader who doesn't know shit and just, you remember being in sixth grade, you just think like,
look at the album cover.
I'm
buy it on that
lame.
alone.
Like, I'm a loser. I wish I was cool. Holy shit, this band fucking is cool. I want to be like that band. That's the best thing you can achieve with a music video is to make a 10-year-old or a 12-year-old say like, this person's the coolest fucking person in the world.
Yeah, dude, that was me. I was looking at the album cover going, that guy's got tattoos and long hair. How cool. And then,
it is all about image.
I don't know what happened.
I used to make these music videos that, I didn't care if the band looked dorky or whatever. It's like, no, we're going to do cool stuff. Like, we're going to tell a weird, story.
Yeah.
I had these like guys wrestling each other out in the middle of the woods, which was maybe an interesting music video if you're older and like artsy. But if you're 12 years old, they're like, well, I don't want to be like a fucking weird luchador in the middle of nowhere. Like, I want to be a cool guy who wears a leather jacket and gets chicks.
Yeah, he's signing autographs for a line of chicks.
Yeah, so now recently when I'm doing music videos for bands, I have a discussion about like what is the image we're trying to project because
That's
lot of bands
cool for the band as getting you as a director that you're actually asking these questions.
Yeah, a lot of bands, have this idea of like, I don't want to put on a costume. I just want to be myself, These are my
authentic.
Yeah, this
clothes.
is the shirts I wear. These are the shoes I wear. I'm just going to show up in my regular clothes. I'm going to play the song and let's figure out something interesting to do. And I always tell them like, well, let's take a moment because maybe you in your everyday life is not the coolest, most iconic version of you. Let's capture, I don't want you to be fake or inauthentic, but let's capture the best version of you and crystallize that and put out the coolest version of you possible and kind of just construct this image, this fake reality that this is you all the time. It may not be you all the time, but in this music video world, it is because, just to some kid out there who doesn't know any better, they're going to take this music video and run with it.
He watches the Black Parade once.
Yeah.
And then
you think Gerard Way dresses like a fucking parade leader every day?
No, but that was fucking cool back then.
He did it because he looked cool. By the way, Johnny, our audience member, showed me pictures of Gerard Way recently. He got really fat.
Oh, damn. He should watch our earlier hour.
Dude.
About
Gerard Way got really fat. I'm not going to talk shit
I don't
on
want to shame
I'm not going to talk shit on Gerard Way because I love My Chemical Romance. He's a successful dude.
Yeah.
But I've had so much fun coming up with fat puns recently. I mean, we just sent. Oh man, this is so bad. I hope Gerard Way never sees this. I shouldn't even be saying this.
Yeah, because now.
But Johnny like texted me the picture, and I just responded with "Welcome to the Fat Parade." Bread. I heard the news there was bread.
You guys were going back and forth for a while.
Yeah, I think he messaged me with.
I don't know any of these song titles.
Gerard Waite.
All over my head. Wait.
You brought me your butter. I brought you my butter. You brought me your loaf. It was a classic. 3 cheers for sweet dessert.
So I'm guessing it's Sweet Death.
Sweet Revenge.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Any others? What are some other My Chemical Romance weight gain puns that we came up with?
My Cellulite Romance.
Yeah. Was it, darling? The sandwich isn't big enough for the both of us. Sorry, I love you, Gerard Way. I ain't
Clearly.
shaming. We were just having a goof.
You know all his songs.
We were just having a goof. All right, I'm down to do like one more call here.
Yeah, like a last, all
Last
eyes
hurrah.
on me. Just get right to the point of it, like a lightning round type deal.
Is this person?
Because I don't know how I haven't gotten up and peed yet. Yeah, I don't know.
Nothing's working here.
We're trying to pick up on the ones that are there, but I think that might be it, Derek.
Give us a call, everybody. We got one more. One more. I'm not healthy, I promise. That was another classic one.
It looks different now. Like it changed. Like the layout changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now we can't pick up.
Here we go.
there
Here we go. Here we go. Floating beanbag. Floating beanbag. Are you there? No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, okay, good.
Sorry about
What's up, floating beanbag?
Good to have you.
Well, was listening to the Aftershow. And got some good...
Are you there, floating beanbag? I can't hear anything you're saying.
Oh, I am there, yeah.
You
Okay.
sound very quiet. Can you get closer to your microphone?
Is this better?
Not really.
Yeah, maybe raise your voice a bit.
Okay. I'm just trying to... I'm on a phone, that's why.
Okay, the phone thing. Well, let's just get to the call or comment.
Hold on. Can I let me see if I could turn your volume up. Wait.
But they're not going to hear him. Try that, yeah.
Let's try. There, say something now.
Okay.
There we go.
Amplified.
And a little bit of feedback too.
Let me fix that a second. I thought it was...
Anyways, what's up? What's the point of this call?
He's got to fix it now.
Okay, I'm good now.
Great.
Don't worry.
Sounds great. All right, floating beanbag. Happy to have you here.
Good night.
Floating beanbag. I think we lost.
I got him.
Floating beanbag.
I mean, you there? Please,
shit.
I got to pee so bad. Can you hang up on him and we'll go home?
Gotta do one
hello?
last call.
Hello?
Yeah, okay.
Hey, what's
you're
up?
Still here?
I hung up. All right, let's see. Garrett has to pee.
Garrett has to pee, but we have to do one more call.
Okay,
We
we
gotta do
got
one
it.
more
We got to
call.
get one in.
Mr. Rice Guy.
All right.
He's going to be so loud.
All right, shit.
Hello.
What's up, Mr. Rice Guy?
Garrett, you need to pee, so I wanted to ask, what are your favorite albums?
Oh, favorite albums of all time. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh. Album rock is a thing of the past. It's all about singles now. So nothing is going to be recent on my end.
That's
Okay.
okay. He's going of all time.
There's some good. Yeah, it's hard to just pick one. I don't know.
Just list them, like,
All right.
any random albums you like.
In no particular order, I'm going to give you a couple top albums. I'll say Ozzy Osbourne, Randy Rhoads tribute, top album, live album. I'll say Nirvana's Nevermind. I'll say Nine Inch Nails' Pretty Hate Machine. I'll say Black Celebration by Depeche Mode.
Okay.
And
That's
Pornography by The Cure.
All right.
I
Yeah.
would say, oh my God. The first 5 Black Sabbath albums,
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
all 5 of them. Wait, what is that? Black Sabbath, Paranoid, Master of Reality, Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, Wait, no, I'm missing one there. Oh, and Volume 4. Nah, not so into Volume 4, personally.
Okay.
But all the other ones.
Fair enough.
Number of the Beast by Iron Maiden.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I even like Peace of Mind. That's the first Iron Maiden album I really listened to. Room on Fire by The Strokes. Tell All Your Friends by Taking Back Sunday. Fuck yeah. Classic emo. Pinkerton by Weezer.
Yeah, that's on
Yeah.
there.
Pretty good,
And yeah, man, I might have to go with Nevermind by Nirvana as well. Also,
I forgot about Korn, so Life is Peachy.
The Chronic by Dr. Dre.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't put
Nice
any
rap.
hip hop in.
Yeah, I'll have to, I'm going to date myself here with the Marshall Mathers LP. There was a time when that was on infinite repeat
Hey, that's
for me.
I'll give you a
classic.
Doggy Style by Snoop Dogg.
Okay, yeah, another classic. And shit, there's got to be like a recent album I really loved and listened to.
Oh, okay. For me, most recent, I'd say that Queens of the Stone Age, Like Clockwork.
Oh, and fucking, I'm sorry, I'm the old guy. Pet Sounds by the Beach Boys.
Well, there you go.
All right, nice.
Pre Beatles. Well,
Yeah.
Not really, but
same time.
contemporary. Yeah.
Weird before Beatles went weird.
I know we're about the same weirdness level at that time.
Probably.
Yeah. All right.
Not as good as Black Sabbath though.
Yeah, but not as good.
What about you, Mr. Rice Guy?
Yeah, I like a lot more like the classic rock stuff. I like Fleetwood Mac.
Rumors.
Rumors.
Big Rumors guy.
Yeah.
All right. It's a good album.
Dark Side of the Moon,
Okay. Nice. Yeah.
and some 90s stuff. Weezer, Blue, and Pinkerton.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and something more recent. I like the Daft Punk Random Access Memories
All right. Yeah, that's a good
and
answer.
Discovery.
I prefer Alive Daft Punk album.
Yeah.
That's for me. Oh, I got some more.
Ooh.
Fucking Plastic Beach by the Gorillaz.
Yeah, that's good too.
Yeah.
That's fucking hella up there.
Start
I
to
listen to that album
finish.
all the time. And then somebody else in the chat reminded me of something else I liked, but I can't remember what it was. Plastic Beach. What was it? Stop saying shit in the chat. Let me see. Somebody said something that reminded me of my favorite. Fuck. Fear of Music by the Talking Heads.
All right, yeah, that's pretty good too.
Yeah, love that album. That's
Joy
a-
Division Substance.
That's a go-to for me.
All right, nice. Garrett, you still have to pee?
Yeah, so bad. Some of it kind of, I think, reverted back into my. Yeah, I think I absorbed some in my
And
spleen.
Band on the Run by Paul McCartney.
Nice. Also, George Harrison, All Things Must Pass.
All
It's pretty
Things
good too.
Must Pass.
cool.
Okay.
Nice.
We didn't give out Aquabats. Floating Eye of Death, Aquabats?
Doc Ryan said his favorite album of all time was the Aquabats Charge, so he got
he got
covered.
Ryan got it in there. Yellow River Boys. Speaking of peeing,
That's right.
who was that? Tim Heidecker.
Hell yeah. All right. So good
All right.
call. Thanks, Mr. Rice Guy.
Thank you.
All right, no problem.
So some good album, some rock and roll recommendations.
All right, everybody. That's going to be it for tonight. Thanks for sticking with us. We will be back next week with more podcasts. See you then. Good night.
Is anyone up there? Is Kevin up there?